Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss something, the last part of the first module, that is technical documentation. So till now we discussed about what is communication, what is professionalism, how the professionalism can happen in communication, be it verbal or non-verbal. We have seen the previous session about the types of verbal and written communication, the professional presentation, the email etiquettes, and so on. But now, my dear friends, we should know how to maintain the documentation of what we are doing and how we are going to do. What are different standards of documentation? All that will be discussed here. So let's move that. So first of all, let us know what is technical document. Technical documents use facts, proof, and evidences, which are designed by the technicians like system analysts, it can be statisticians, designers, programmers, economists, stockbrokers, and so on. So all these technical documents have been done, right? The importance of this maintenance of technical documents is that present specific information can be enhanced, provides know-how to develop, produce, maintain, maintain, and they can also know more about the technology. What are different forms or types of technical documentation? First of all, it's investment analysis. So where they have to invest, and that entire investment from the beginning till the end, everything is covered. Cash flow projections, inflow and cash outflow, everything is discussed here. Tenders is the quotation that they get. Somebody tries to enhance them to do work, and if that work is for the time period and the contract, once the maturity date happens, obviously that tender gets cancelled. So it gets lapsed. Then agent and contracts. Agent contracts is actually the people who are acting as agent in the contract period, okay, to work for this particular task. Leases. The lease is actually where you can find when we give the particular work for the lease period. Then staff needs a forecast. Staff need forecast means actually wherever the forecasting what is going to happen in the future. So the staff should have that forecasting attitude also. Marketing research statistics. So whatever the marketing department is doing, they have to do research and the statistics, entire statistics of that, the predictions, how and things are going to move forward. Annual general reports. Then we have user manual. Annual general reports are the reports which are produced at the end of every year annually. Then user manual is actually the manual which states, the document which states about how the things has to be used by the people. So the user manual, the modus operandi of the entire work is being discussed here. Systems reference, whenever you have a particular work to be undertaken, the entire system of that, the reference details are given there based on which they can have a glance of that and do it accordingly. And finally, we have installation, where you are trying to install some important technology or something, then obviously that has to be referred to. Now let us see what are standards. Norms essential for producing good documentation. These are called standards. Standards, they provide guidelines on what to include, writing styles, and the format of the documents. The important advantages of standards are it's easy to develop, use, and maintain the documentation process. Then determine what a document should provide, determine what the terminology has to be used, and how the documentation should be presented and laid out. There are important standards of documentation. Like we have clarity, what you speak, which should be must be easy to understand. Indexing, it has to be clearly indexed about is it the below line or out of line, and it has to be clearly specifying like whether is there a risk involved or the things are happening in a more positive manner with a safer zone. Avoiding jargons, don't use jargons, tough technical words which confuses people. Let it be more simple language. Now, finally, let us see what are the different attributes of good documentation. So if you see the attributes of good documentation, what does it mean? When you document it properly, what are the end results or the end product of that? What is the outcome of that? So what is the final outcome you're going to get to do this documentation? Content listings, whatever listings you have made about the content, everything could be more clear and use it to understand. Stated purpose or objectives, what is being stated, it has been clearly laid out. Navigation tools, how you're getting the information can be easily understood. Accuracy can be enhanced, clarity can be maintained, Accessibility, people can access from elsewhere, worldwide. Coherence, whatever information are there, everything can be correlated to each other and connectivity can happen. Concise, more information can be more precise and easy to understand. Consistent and complete and comprehensiveness. Everything will be inbuilt in that. So these are the important things. I hope it is very clear. With this, we have come to the end of the first module. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.